So at first, it's nerve-wracking because you have someone in there. Basically, it almost feels like they're telling you you're teaching wrong. But once they come into the classroom a little bit more, you just see it as support. And then now, like, explaining the relationship I have with my coach is, oh, she's in here. She's not in here to tell me I'm doing things wrong. She's in here to tell me how I can improve or what I'm doing great at. And it's normally both things. So I love it when my coach comes in because I know that it's only going to make me a better teacher. And it's
I think when I was first being live coached, you can't help but feel self-conscious about your practice. Knowing somebody else is in the room and feeling like, are they judging me? Am I doing this wrong? Am I doing this right? So kind of moving past that anxiety and in getting to a place with my coach where we had a trusting relationship and I knew that we were both there for my development.
As a teacher, the benefits of being live coached is that you're catching things in the moment that you're not seeing, but that someone who is on the outside can see. And it instantly improves your instruction by 100% because you're making those instant changes in class. And I also think it's a benefit too because you end up practicing it in that live moment in front of kids. So it's almost like natural how you come to do it.
The benefits of being live coach is I felt like I was on a team. I felt like this was, I wasn't alone in a classroom trying to figure out what the best practices were. I had somebody else there to bounce things off of. It was also very immediate. If there was something that needed to be tweaked or adjusted, it happened in the moment and I didn't have to wait until the class was over to get feedback on what was happening in the classroom. You coming into my classroom and co-teaching with me, and that's how we embarked upon like live coaching. And really we were doing that before we were doing structured observation and feedback meetings. So I think that we initially started off with live coaching before anything else. I felt like during that time, having you in my room and co-teaching together was probably the most accelerated part of my learning development as a teacher. It almost felt like backing up a step to do formal observation and feedbacks. Like I wasn't getting that feedback in the moment and being able to pivot in real time. I would say it was a little uncomfortable at first because we had to build trust. I had to know that you were in there coaching me to get better and it wasn't an evaluative process.
I feel like it's very important to be open-minded and to realize that it is your classroom, but these kids are everybody's kids. And we want to be a team and we want to grow. It's having that growth mindset and just accepting things that you might be doing wrong and not feeling attacked and wanting to improve and be like, okay, thank you for telling me that. Now I know how to come back and be even better.
I think over time I became much more comfortable with live coaching. In fact, I preferred live coaching over observation and feedback because it was immediate. I could pivot in the moment and really impact the lesson that I was doing and not have to wait. So I feel like those live coaching skills were ingrained in me like from that very moment, and I could use them in future sessions. And the best part about it is you get to practice it immediately, real time with students, and I think that's what made it most sticky. I think you have to be somebody who is incredibly self-reflective and trusting to be a candidate for really effective live coaching. You have to get out of the mindset of, am I doing this incorrectly or am I being evaluated on this? And so I think the mindset has to shift to like that of a sports team. I'm on the field with my coach and my coach is there to help me get better and I want to get better, and the outcomes in this game are student achievement.